Well, Chris, good afternoon. Back to winning ways on Sunday. I assume the mood in the campus reflected that.
Yeah, I think we've had a good week since then. I think we needed a win after a few losses in a row. So, but not just winning, the way we played as well. I think it's been really encouraging. And yeah, as always, you can sense it within the atmosphere. Everyone's confidence goes up a little bit. Training was sharp, and hopefully we can build on that momentum.
You mentioned before the game that the next step was to turn those much improved performances into a victory, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I think we were knocking on the door against Ipswich. We come off the pitch with a sense of, disappointment not to get something, but we carried on that style of play, the football and the intensity. The attitude of the team has looked completely different in sort of the last couple of games. The intent, the aggression. We've been much more competitive, and again, we need to build on that.
And you praised the whole team, and rightfully so, following Sunday's performance, but particularly the defence, keeping a clean sheet, but also keeping Kiefer more quiet. Certainly encouraging going forward, isn't it?
Yeah, we didn't give a lot away. I think they didn't have a shot on goal, or on target anyway. And with him, I think we did. Nurman did well against him. He was pulling onto him more often than not. But he won his headers. He was strong, aggressive. I think we've got the ball forward more recently. We've taken more pressure off the back line and played in the opposition's half more. And yeah, I think as a back four, we want continuity. That's what I really would love. Continuity in the lineup and relationships and stuff. We spoke about that last week, and I think the last couple of games have shown that.
Looking ahead then, Hull City, our next test. What can we be expected to see from them?
Well, they're up there challenging. I think they probably see it as one they want to win. We should win to go and get in the playoffs. Home game. I think they're a team they're effective in the sense of got goals in their team. They've got that experience in the front line, and a goal threat in their front four. I don't think I'm not expecting a game where they're going to have a lot more of the ball than us or anything too intricate, but I think they're going to be using that front four to counter-attack or, make something of their direct play and crosses. So, and that's what's allowed them to get results, I think, looking at them throughout this season. So, and at home, they'll be confident, I'm sure. So, we've got to control that, as we did with Wrexham, as you mentioned, control their attacking threats and impose our own game onto them and make sure that we've got a goal threat, because even at Ipswich, we had a lot more box action than we do in our normal away games recently. So I've enjoyed the look of us in that game. We need to try and bring that to the whole game.
And of course, Hull City, the side that ended our long unbeaten run in the league at home earlier this season. Will you be using that as a bit of extra motivation? Yeah,
I mean, any team that's beaten us is natural motivation for me. That one was obviously a sore one because that was the first game we've lost at home. Obviously, but we want to overturn that and get a victory as much as possible.
Absolutely, and similar to that of Wrexham, Hull have a plethora of talent in their attacking ranks. You'll be hoping for more of the same from your defensive partnership this weekend, won't you? Yeah,
they need to be concentrated. I think McBurney's a really effective striker at this level. He's got the experience, the nous, the quality, holding the ball, linking the play, attacking crosses. So we need to be really vigilant and aggressive with that. But they've got a few. The wingers, Miller's a decent winger again, and we've just got to make sure that we thrive on that challenge. I thought we kept Ipswich's front line relatively quiet, considering their quality. Definitely against Wrexham, we kept them quiet. And you do that by working as a unit, not as an individual. So you have to have a compactness there. I think that's going to be important in this game, because it could be, if it gets too open, I think their counter-attacks could be dangerous. So we need to make sure that we've got a good positioning amongst our back line.
And Hull, winless in 3, they'll be wanting to right their wrongs a little bit and return to winning ways to make sure that they're staying in that mix come the business end of the campaign.
Yeah, I think I don't know, I haven't sort of looked too closely at what they've got coming up, but with this amount of games to go, if you're up there in the playoffs, you'd be expecting to, win your home games and give yourself the best chance. So yeah, I'm sure they'll see it as a big game. It's a big game for us, obviously, as well. So I'm looking forward to this one. I think the way we've been playing, I think we can really go and cause them a problem. So So yeah, looking forward to it.
And finally, we saw Kyle Maker's return from injury on Sunday and marking it with a really strong performance too. Is there any other changes in the medical room that we could expect to see this weekend?
No, Alex Cochrane's another step closer, which is great news. Another few training sessions under his belt. Kai, got through the game well. That's encouraging. And then we're thankfully at this moment in time the physio room is not too busy. Kyogo and Lee are the ones that stand out in there. So we're in good shape.
Gaffer, thank you very much.
Thank you.